everyone, Madison here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be discussing about where I want to be in the future. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So realistically, we're not given a set time. Or no, I'm not giving myself a set time, really. It could be within 5 years, it could be within 10 years. But it's sort of goals that I have set myself, individual personal goals. So yeah. Realistically, I want this channel to get to where I personally want it to be. And I know it's going to take a lot more work than posting once a week. It's going to take a long time, and I get that. But again, not giving myself a deadline, because I'm very much a person of trust the process. If I give myself a deadline of, say, in 5 years' time I want 10k subs, that's then gonna stress me out sort of more than I already am, and we don't need that. Would I make a job out of this? Yes and no at the same time. I would have it as a little part-time, more of a part-time hobby, if you will. Just a little thing I do on the side. But at the same time, that sort of links with I want this channel to be big. Because again, I know I'm not going to get that part-time hobby thing that I wanted unless I put the grind in, unless I sort this channel out. Which I've known I missed so many weeks of uploading, but I feel step one for this channel is getting back into the swing of posting religiously once a week. I was looking at my analytics for last week's video, and that's on 1.1k views. And 22 likes. I know that's not a lot to some people, but that's sort of giving me more motivation to keep going and whatnot. So I'd much rather have a good couple of videos do that, because that then sort of motivates me and everything. And yeah, realistically, it's sort of this is quite difficult to get into the swing of getting YouTube ideas and then putting them into a video. Because you might have all these fabulous ideas up in your head, but it's the way you execute it as well. So yeah, realistically, I mean, it would be a dream come true if I was able to make this my full-time job in London somewhere, that would be a dream. And there's no harm in dreaming about something like that. It would be nice if dreams came true and whatnot. I think anyone's dream would be amazing if it actually came true. But yeah, nothing lasts forever. That's one thing I've always learned, is that nothing lasts forever. I could say this channel's going to last another 10-15 years, but in reality it could only last another 5 years, because again, nothing lasts forever. I mean, I'd like it to, and I'll try and keep it running for as long as I can. For all the viewers that have been here since day one, subscribers been here since day one, But yeah, like, I just want to, now, I feel like, because now I've had the ball rolling, I know it's been like 3 weeks, but now I've got the ball rolling, it's keeping that ball rolling. It's keeping up to date with everything, you know, and yeah, there's not much I can really say or do about that. Just, I've got to keep grinding for it, really. But yeah, it's all about, like, the mental space of where you want to be as well. Like, you might get to where you want to be, and, like, it may change. And say, for example, I want to be, you know, as big as a content creator, say, like, Zoella was, well, still is, or the Sidemen, for instance, but I know I can't be as big as a YouTuber as them unless I'm myself, because I've just watched the Sidemen Netflix documentary, well, the Sidemen show, should I say, and I know one of them said, you can't be the next Sidemen because you've got to be yourself. Something along the lines of that. I know I'm not going to be the next Zoella, because I'm not Zoella. I've got to be myself. But with that being said, it would be as nice to be as big of a channel as Zoella. But I know she done, like, beauty content and everything, and I don't do that. And yeah, it's sort of like, you've got to be yourself to get where you want to be, because if you're not, you're going to get nowhere. And that is one thing I've learned about everything. But yeah, realistically, I want my name to, I've said this to, like, almost anyone and everyone. I want my name to be a big name. I want people to walk around being like, oh, that's Madison, who does this YouTube video and that YouTube video and whatnot. I don't want to be known as, like, I do, but I don't. It's a weird one. Like, my panic is, if I get to where I wanted to be, that I planned out in my head, will it be as thrilling as I made it out to be, you know? Like, will it be as great as I made it seem? If that makes, like, any sense. Because, like, I don't want to be set up for, like, failure. But at the same time, that's when I say trust the process. Because I believe anyone can do it if they put their mind to it. And you can't really put your mind to it if the motivation and your mind aren't there. If that makes sense. That also felt really bloody deep. We'll just go with it. But yeah. So yeah, I want to make my name big. I want to definitely make an impact on people's lives. As long as I make a good impact on people's lives, then that's a step in the right direction for me. Like, I don't really mind if it takes its time, or if it happens tomorrow. I know it won't happen tomorrow, but it would be bloody nice if it happened tomorrow. But yeah, like, there's not much I can really do. Like, I suppose I can only get myself to where I want to be with my motivation, with my mind, you know. It's easier said than done, and I think we can all agree on that. It's easier said than done. But, like, I can't, if I wanted to be where I wanted to be, I can't just sit here and just make videos in like the living room or my bedroom. I know that's how most people started, but like, yeah, I always believe everyone has like a starting point, and this is only the beginning, I feel like, anyway, personally. Again, it may take me longer than some others, but that's okay with me. I can live with it. But everything happens for a reason. If I did wake up tomorrow and I had like 10k subs, it would be honestly the greatest thing on this planet. But I know to get 10 million, that would be nice, 10k subs, I've got to put the grind in. I've got to make the videos intriguing. That's how I'll get the subscribers. That's how I'll get to where I want to be. Everything has to, like, there's no easy way about stuff like this. I've got to sort of get into the groove of it. You know, like, nothing comes cheaply around these places. That's for sure. You've got to work for it. And no matter how much you work for it or how hard you have to work for it, you are going to get there. And I solely believe that. But, yeah, I'm guessing that's where I want to be in, like, future, if you will. I don't like putting, again, timestamps on it because that just gives me more stress about it. And even though as much as it makes me want to live up to my word, it then stresses me out because I've got to live up to my word, you know? So yeah, I'm more of a trust the process. Processes sometimes take long. Processes. And I'm okay with that. I don't like putting the time frame in because that gives me more of a chance to work hard. Even though that didn't make sense to anyone, it made perfect sense to me. Yeah. But yeah. So, from today's video, we are going to take away that you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it. So, yeah. That's it for today's video. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I shall catch you later. Bye!